Show.
And I'm Cameron Word.
So Cameron and I had a very dynamic conversation about pronunciation.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, just before the show. And so, we think American pronunciation, we categorize it UK pronunciation, but even in America, there are so many different types of dialects.
Yes.
Give us one example.
So you're from California.
I am.
So your accent is pretty much standard.
Kind of standard,
right? Yeah.
yes.
I'm from Arkansas, which has some non-standard pronunciation.
Yeah.
So there are quite a few things. One word I can think of is the word pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
You're right.
Okay. So it's P-A-M-P-H-L-E-T. So that P-H in the middle gives it that F sound.
Right.
Pamphlet.
I don't say that with a F.
So how do you say it?
Pamphlet. Pamphlet with a P.
Really?
Which kind of goes with the Korean pronunciation.
Pamphlet.
Yeah, but these little small words I sometimes have to be careful with in my pronunciation.
Oh, but I like that, though. I like it.
I don't know. As an English teacher, maybe it is good to introduce some of the different pronunciations.
Sure.
But I definitely got to make sure that I give that standard American pronunciation.
Standard American. Right? So in Korean, it's in pamphlet too.
Yeah.
So in some ways, that's more of an Arkansas dialect.
I don't know if I would go that far. But yeah, things like pamphlet, amphitheater.
Amphitheater.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, very good. How fun. Okay, now we're going to talk about online dating today.
Yes.
Online dating. Don't laugh at me, but...
This is a very common... I love this because I say this all the time.
Okay.
Because I think I'm stupid. And I know I'm going to say something stupid. So I will often start my stupid sentence with this phrase. Don't laugh at me, but...
Okay. 나를 비웃지 말았으면 좋겠어.
Yes. So it's this way of saying, I know the next sentence is going to sound stupid, but please listen to me.
Okay, let's not say the word stupid because nobody thinks you're stupid. I think what you're kind of saying is, I know this is going to sound silly and kind of dumb, but it's not really stupid, right?
I don't know. So remember a few months ago when I opened the door onto my face?
Yes.
That was kind of dumb. It's kind of stupid.
Okay.
So I would have started telling that story with, don't laugh at me, but I opened the door on my face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me, but I banged into the glass door.
Yeah.
That's me. Okay. Sign up for something.
This means you are applying, you're enrolling, you saying that you want to do something.
Okay. If you put yourself out there, where are you putting yourself?
You're risking yourself to get something or to do something that you might get rejected for.
Okay, we'll see how it's used in the dialogue. And if you click with someone...
You have a good connection with them.
Yeah.
We just understand each other.
We click.
Yeah.
Cameron and Kristen click. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
I see you're getting a lot of text messages today. Is there a new man in your life?
Don't laugh at me, but I signed up for the Love Maybe online dating service.
Why would I laugh? I'm happy to see you're putting yourself out there. How is it going so far?
Well, I've been chatting with a few guys I matched with, but that's all so far.
Do you feel like you're clicking with anyone?
Not really. Texting feels so impersonal. Please find our Power Dialogue on page 32 of a Power English book. Online dating, don't laugh at me, but... Doug begins by saying, I see you're getting a lot of text messages today. Is there a new man in your life? Now, our power pattern today is, I see you're... That's our power pattern.
Right. And this has two meanings. Well, the meaning is the same, but the feeling is a little different.
Okay.
First is the basic one.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're looking at a list and you're commenting, I see here I'm getting some kind of information.
Right.
Looking at a list or looking at an explanation. The second one here, Doug is kind of like, What are you doing?
Uh-huh.
I see you're getting a lot of text. It has a little like playful, like joking kind of thing. I see you're smiling. Why are you smiling so much?
Why are you so happy?
Why are you
what
so
happened?
happy?
Yeah.
So there is that playful. The basic one is like looking off a list and realizing some type of information.
Right.
The second one is kind of playful.
Right. So it's like a boss saying, oh, I see we're increasing our sales this quarter. Good. You know, and he's looking at the report.
Right.
Whereas the other one is like, what's going on?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. What does Layla say?
Don't laugh at me, but I signed up for the Love Maybe online dating service.
Okay. Don't laugh at me, but I signed up for this online dating service. So she begins the sentence by saying, don't laugh at me, which is kind of like, don't think I'm silly. I know it's kind of like, I don't know.
I'm a little embarrassed.
So don't judge me.
Right.
Okay. I signed up for an online dating service.
Yes. So you will see this often online for any type of place where you have to make an account.
Yeah.
Right? On any website
Sure.
where you have to put in your information. You sign up for the service.
Right.
You sign up for an app. You sign up for the website.
Right.
Right? You're making that account so then you can use the service, whatever they're providing.
Okay, very good. So you can sign up for a class. You can sign up for a service. You can sign up for...
The military.
The military, yeah.
You know, in Korea, of course, you have to go.
Yes.
But in America,
It's voluntary.
It's kind of voluntary. And saying I will go to fight or whatever. So those types of things.
All right. Doug says, why would I laugh? I'm happy to see you're putting yourself out there. How is it going so far? So Doug is saying, no, I don't think it's embarrassing. I don't think it's silly. Why would I laugh? So he's just saying, I think it's a great idea.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah. So you're putting yourself out there. Oh, this is a great expression.
Yes.
Very much an expression used by native speakers.
Right.
Okay.
And most often used in kind of a romantic dating sort of situation. So to put yourself out there, the basic meaning is to risk yourself, to risk your pride. So you're going to do something that may fail, that might be embarrassing. People might look at you and be like, oh my gosh, can you believe that they did that? To put yourself out there is to risk that sort of thing.
Right.
And it can be used in every situation technically, but it's most often used for romantic settings. Like if you're going to ask someone out on a date, they could reject you.
Right.
And that can be so embarrassing.
Right.
But you're going to put yourself out there. You're going to risk possibly being rejected so that you can potentially have a date with that person.
Right. So when a friend is like, maybe they got divorced and they're single and they want to meet somebody, or someone who's, like in his late 30s, still single, and the friend is like, put yourself out there. You need to put yourself out there. We hear that a lot.
Right.
And that is saying, take some risks.
Yeah.
Go for it. Be more proactive.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only other place I would say I hear this often is maybe things like you want to make videos for the internet.
Yes.
You have to film yourself and put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Maybe people will leave bad comments.
Right.
But hey, you've got to try.
Yeah, that's
you gotta
right.
risk it.
That's right. Very good. Okay, so then Layla says, well, I've been chatting with a few guys I matched with, but that's all so far.
Then Doug says, do you feel like you're clicking with anyone?
Okay, so this is important, to click with someone.
Yes, click, of course, on mouse click, 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 click.
Yeah.
But we use this to click with someone to mean that you get along well with them. It's often used whenever you are first meeting someone and you're like, oh, our conversations are going well.
Yeah.
We have similar interests.
Right.
We have similar values. Or
There's a connection.
There's a connection. Right.
Right. And so Layla says, not really. Texting feels so impersonal. Okay. So it feels not personal, but impersonal. What does this mean?
It feels kind of fake.
Yeah.
When you're talking to someone, looking at their face, you can see their expressions.
Yeah.
It feels more organic, right?
Right.
Feels more real.
Natural,
Right. But when you're texting, it just feels kind of like you're not talking to a real person.
Right. Well, because you don't really know this person anyway, right? There's nothing wrong with texting. It's just texting a stranger feels impersonal.
Yeah, impersonal. There's no real connection there with the communication.
Right. Oh my goodness. Online dating sounds like
That's the only thing we have now.
Oh, such a nightmare. I could never do it. I could never do it. Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to it one more time.
I see you're getting a lot of text messages today. Is there a new man in your life?
Don't laugh at me, but I signed up for the Love Maybe online dating service.
Why would I laugh? I'm happy to see you're putting yourself out there. How is it going so far?
Well, I've been chatting with a few guys I matched with, but that's all so far.
Do you feel like you're clicking with anyone?
Not really. Texting feels so impersonal. It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 34 and 35. It's time to get some more example sentences using the phrases that we just learned. So, sign up for something means to enroll. 신청하다.
Yeah.
Sign up.
You're
enlist.
applying
for something. I signed up for a pottery class this Thursday.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Do you mind if I sign up too?
Okay, sure. Why not? Let's sign up for a first aid course before our trip.
Okay.
What's a first aid course?
A first aid course, it's whenever someone has a basic medical problem.
Yeah.
And you are going to give them CPR.
Right.
Or you're going to maybe clean their wound.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. All right. Is there something that you would like to sign up for by any chance, Cameron? Anything that interests you these days?
You know, you say that. I thought about signing up
What?
for a woodworking class. 목공.
Oh, yeah.
Like just
You should.
the ability to make tables and chairs that
my God.
fit in your house.
Wow.
How you want them to. I mean, obviously it takes a lot of effort. Like, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be something that you would learn quickly.
Yeah.
But
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a wonderful idea. I will put a pre-order right now. It's like, Cameron, please make me a coffee table
Oh, gosh.
next year.
No, but I have thought about it.
That's
Signing up
great.
for that. Is there anything you've thought about signing up for?
I would actually, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I would like to sign up for a cooking school.
As the teacher?
No.
As a student?
Yeah.
Oh, but you already cook so well.
No, but I want to learn like the basics of cooking, like how to use your knife, how to handle fish, things like that. How to like parboil or blanch, these fancy words. Yeah, how to do it properly. Like the basics.
Yeah. That might be fun too.
I think so. I've thought about this quite a bit. I have no time.
Well, you can sign up and then you can always drop out later.
Oh,
Drop out of the class.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, put yourself out there. We talked quite a bit about this. It means that you are letting people know that you're available and that you are interested, even though you may embarrass yourself.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I'm ready to date again.
You'll be single forever if you don't put yourself out there.
Okay.
So this is romantically.
Right.
If you want to marry someone eventually,
Yeah.
you have to start looking again.
Right.
Dating.
Cameron, as a married person, I say, is it that bad to be single? Do you really need to put yourself out there all the time? I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. They say guys, men that are married live longer.
Yeah.
But for women, it's not the
Yes.
same.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Because women do so much. We really do. And then if we have children, we do even more.
Yeah, well, I do think there's some stability in there. I think if you can find good relationships, good marriages are really good.
Wonderful.
Right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Yes.
It's
Absolutely. If it's a good match.
You do have to find the right person.
Right.
And to do that, you have to put yourself out there.
Yeah. So I think I take that back. I want all the single people who are listening. Auntie Kristen just did not say that, okay? So put yourself out there. find someone. If it's a perfect match, it can be a beautiful thing. A year after her divorce, Jolene put herself out there.
A divorce.
Yeah.
That's it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I can't.
Even in Korea, there's a lot of, what is it, divorcing? Is that what they call them?
I believe so. Were they like,
they're divorced and then now single? Yes, so.
Because marriage is already a big commitment and a big thing.
Right.
Going to divorce. It would be hard to put yourself out there again.
Yeah, it would be.
To try again.
Yeah. Especially like after the age of 50 or 60, I think it'd be very hard. Okay.
As you can tell from these examples, it is most often used in a romantic sense, but there are some other times when you're talking about maybe career or like performance.
Right. Career too. Like if you want to advance to an executive position, you have to put yourself out there.
Like let people know you want to do it.
That's right.
Like risk
exactly.
your reputation doing things,
right.
to, business-wise.
Okay. To click with someone means to have a great connection with someone. You and Mike are getting along great.
Yeah, we are. We clicked as soon as we met.
I don't click with too many people because I'm so shy. True. Personality.
People are shy. Sometimes, yeah. But sometimes I find two shy people can click really well.
True.
And they don't talk. They're just like... Well, it's called parallel play, which basically means that they're side by side doing things, and they're fine with it.
Like, very good.
They don't have to do things together.
They don't need to interact all the time.
Yeah. One person can be reading a book, the other one can be knitting.
Yeah.
And it's like perfect relationship.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like when I had our first conversation, when I first met you, Cameron, at the recording studio, I felt like we kind of clicked.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
We just had this conversation and and we just got each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you click with someone.
That's true.
All right. Power pattern. I see your, which means, okay, I see it, what you're doing.
Yes.
But then it can also mean,
hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Okay. I see you're scheduled for a 9:30 appointment.
So it's like a secretary.
Sure.
Just like looking at the list. I see you're wearing the newest health watch. Hey, look at you.
When did you buy that?
You bought a new watch.
That's right. I thought you had no money.
Oh, look. Did you take out a loan?
All right. Our power vocab on page 36 is impersonal. Means it's like kind of like a robot. It's like no emotion. It's not,
It doesn't feel like a real human connection.
Yes.
Right?
Right. Exactly. Do check out the definition on page 36 and also make sure to stop by
Audio Hakdang.
and pay a small fee.
Yes.
And you can listen to this program and again, as well as all the other programs on EBS Radio.
So much good content.
So much good content. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.